Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game after somebody, it would be Manu Ginobili. He was never the most athletic, but he could pass, he could score, and he was just so unpredictable. Not a bad role model for D'Lo. Kevin?
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Russell is out there with Donaldson. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Harden in at the point guard. And for Portland, they've got Nowitzki. Miller is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then it's Reed, and it's Thurman in at the 5. Miller outside, Nowitzki outside. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 5. Goes up the baseline, and that one drops.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And the D has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
Miller surveying the floor. Here's Nowitzki. Not going to go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Harden outside. It's deflected. Kirilenko against Gilgeous-Alexander. Kirilenko kicks to Miller. Nowitzki outside. Here's Thurman. Pass to Miller. Outside Kirilenko. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And it's about the want to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Nowitzki for 3. The rebound by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for the Toronto Raptors.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Nick Thurman. First personal foul. First team foul.
Harden outside. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. 5 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Russell, no good. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Miller against Harden. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Harden. Russell sets a screen for Harden. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Becoming more comfortable with that shot. The ceiling is very high for Gilgeous-Alexander if he can stretch the floor.
Now here is Miller. Thurman passes to Nowitzki. Five on the clock. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And Simmons kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 8.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Kirilenko the pass to Reed. Back to Kirilenko. Latrey. Portland again missing.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Simmons passes to Harden. From deep three-point range, Portland grabs the miss. Outside Kirilenko. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. There's the pass to Reed. And here's Miller outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Harden, covered by Miller. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shot. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
He hits the second from the line. And so Miller will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 2. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Thurman.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Michael Redd's checked in for Donaldson.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Down the lineup for the Raptors, Michael Redd.
Here's Thurman, and it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Now here's Harden. Screened by Russell. Harden the pass to Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Kirilenko.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying a growing talent.
That one misses. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Russell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Nowitzki with the screen on Harden. Pass to Thurman. Portland moving the ball around. Nowitzki finds Miller. Second chance effort, and Nowitzki puts it in.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Big thanks to your laser dancer.
And Toronto has possession, trailing by 2. Harden against Miller. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. Good D by Miller. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Head kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Russell trying to free himself up. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Back to Nowitzki. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Some changes for Toronto. Ando comes in for Simmons, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
Now, here is Harden. Red's shot is right there.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Miller, the pass to Korver. Now Nowitzki. Miller kicks it to Noah. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Noah has a good number of moves to choose from inside. Really looking comfortable down there.
Randall outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Miller, the pass to Nowitzki. It's stolen by Randall. Harden outside. No good. That would have tied it.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Toronto trailing. And the pass to Brunson. To the right side. Russell sets a screen for Randall. Over Noah. Randall no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Korver finds Adams. Nowitzki with it. The 3. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Randall with a screen for Harden. Harden with the stuff.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Harden against Miller. Back to Nowitzki. Miller outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Nowitzki. Miller's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Portland. Passes it to Brunson. Shoot from the right block. Again, Toronto. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Miller dishes to Korver. Nowitzki outside. Miller outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
That's one of his specialties. Noah loves to pass the basketball. A total team player.
Randall outside. Russell, a screen on Noah. Here's Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. When we operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Now, here is Red. Harden. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Well, Harden is the right option here. He has zero hesitation as a shooter.
Miller kicks to Korver. Adams against Russell. Here's Tomjanovich. Here's Noah. And Noah with the slam.
Noah's done a nice job on the offensive glass, wreaking havoc for the defense.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Randall. Russell sets a screen for Brunson from outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 5.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Miller outside. Tries it from 9. That one's not going to go. Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
They've got Andre Kirilenko. He's out there with Miller. And it's Thurman in at the center, locking down the middle. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Up top, Reed. Miller outside. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Raptors. They trail by 1. Harden with a screen on Kirilenko. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Kirilenko. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Here's Reed. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Harden. Harden with the stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Kirilenko against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Miller throws it down hard.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Harden. And Portland making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers, Dirk Nowitzki.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Simmons. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. It doesn't go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Outside Kirilenko. The dish to Miller. Nowitzki left side. Over Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And Toronto making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Harden kicks to Ingles. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And again, Toronto no up. Trailblazers leading by 6. Outside Kirilenko. The pass to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Ingles passes to Simmons. Kicks it out to Harden. Now, here's Ingles. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
Nowitzki, the pass to Kirilenko. Here's Thurman. And it's blocked. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 13 points. Raptors trail by 7. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. He kicks to Harden. Takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nowitzki's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Miller outside. Back to Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Donaldson. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Mike Conley's checked in for Toronto. Over to the wing. The 19-foot shot. Count it. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Conley against Miller. Pass to Thurman. Nowitzki inside. They double-team Nowitzki. Portland moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Miller outside. And another 3 for Portland.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Conley finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Donaldson, defended by Nowitzki. And Donaldson gets it to go.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Miller dishes to Kirilenko. Nowitzki against Ingles. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Donaldson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Miller, the pass to Nowitzki. Over Ingles. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Passes to Simmons. The offensive rebound. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Back to Kirilenko. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Reed.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, we wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Reed. Then for the Raptors, Randall's checked in for Ben Simmons. Red comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley gets the bucket.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Brunson against Miller. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Red. And again, it's Portland converted.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Miller.
Blocking foul called on Mike Conley. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Johnson finds Miller. Back to Johnson. And there's the pass to Noah. To the inside. Out to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Miller's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shoots from 8. Randall no good. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Kirilenko. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Brunson scanning the floor. Over Kirilenko. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Brunson.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Noah trying to get open, and there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Johnson.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Brunson. Portland grabs the miss. Kirilenko's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
Right wing. Here's Nowitzki. And Portland again with the bucket.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Brunson's got 9. Trailblazers leading by 13. Nowitzki outside. Left side, Miller. Back to Nowitzki. Over Conley, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Nowitzki's got 19 points. Pass to Brunson. .104 left here in the second. Over in the corner, Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 7 points in the game.
We talk about Randall's ability to score in a variety of ways. That time in a catch-and-shoot situation.
Miller kicks to Kirilenko. Noah, the pass to Nowitzki. They double-team Nowitzki. And Johnson with the stop.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
Nowitzki outside. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Nowitzki. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Randall down low. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 12. From Portland. We're back in a moment.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Donaldson. Russell is out there with Simmons. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Harden in at the 1. Nowitzki for 3. That's good. And it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 5 assists in the game.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 14 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Miller, the pass to Nowitzki. Miller against Harden. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Russell. Here's Harden on the wing. Oh, Russell in position. Simmons inside. Defended by Nowitzki. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Kirilenko. Clock at 6. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. Russell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Harden. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. He dishes it to Simmons. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Harden against Miller. Pass to Kirilenko. Now, here is Reed. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off while still drawing contact.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Kirilenko. 6 to shoot. Harden against Miller. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact and yet still able to convert.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Trailblazers leading by 12. Miller outside. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Kirilenko the pass to Reed. Miller inside, guarded by Harden. Miller, no up. Raptors trail by 12. Harden surveying the D. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Kirilenko dishes to Miller. Nowitzki, the pass to Kirilenko. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Harden. From down in the low post, it goes. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Harden against Miller. The pass to Nowitzki. Over Simmons. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Miller. Nowitzki's got 28.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Kirilenko. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 14. Pass to Miller. And here's Reed. Pass to Thurman. Nowitzki with it. Guarded by Simmons. Nowitzki kicks to Kirilenko. Over Harden. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. Raptors trail by 14. And here is Simmons. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Toronto.
Joe Ingles.
For Portland, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Ingles. And they'll get another chance. Here's Thurman, and it's sent back by Russell. And he recovers it.
And Nate Thurman is the charter member of one of the NBA's most exclusive clubs. First player in league history to ever record a quadruple-double. Very few guys have pulled that one off.
At the line for 2.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Simmons has got the ball here for Toronto. Down by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Harden. From past the arc. That shot misses. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Kirilenko against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also done a great job playing through the post in this one. If the defense is giving you those looks down low, take advantage.
Miller, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Tomjanovich. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 17.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Now the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Korver's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Julius Randle's checked in for Ben Simmons. Ingles with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Harden. Good on the triple.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Joakim Noah is checked in for the Trailblazers. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Tomjanovich. Ingles covering. And it's Tomjanovich missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
From deep Harden. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. Portland leading by 12. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Ingles. Randle outside. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Russell kicks to Randle. Adams, some nice D. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Raptors trail by 12. Brunson the pass to Russell. That one falls.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Donaldson, he's checked in for Toronto. Red comes in for Joe Ingles. For Toronto, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. Miller, the pass to Tomjanovich. Back to Miller. To the paint, unloads, and that's off the glass and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 14 points here in the second half.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Adams finds Miller. Toronto grabs the miss. Donaldson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden against Miller. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Harden.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Miller outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both free throws good for Miller. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Red to the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
This one for 3. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Portland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. On the wing, Miller. Takes it off the glass. Miller's got 24 points. 1:37 left in the third. Now, here is Harden. 28 points for him. Out to the right wing. From the baseline. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Brunson.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Miller, no luck. Raptors trail by 9. Red outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Joakim Noah.
And Red is such an outstanding offensive player, a lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Raptors also with a sub. Conley's checked in. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson outside. Over Red. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 6 points.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Korver against Conley. Down low. Here's Donaldson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Noah dishes to Johnson. Korver kicks to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Johnson.
At the line for Portland.
And he can't hit the second.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Mike Conley. 1 second left, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Trailblazers lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Miller. Nowitzki is out there with Reed. It's Andrei Kirilenko, and it's Thurman in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Pass to Simmons. Here's Donaldson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Nowitzki against Simmons. To the middle, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Kirilenko.
And you can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
And Toronto making a change here. Harden's checked in. Here's Nowitzki. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his 8th assist in the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Miller, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Thurman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Miller against Harden. Passes it to Donaldson. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Portland. Trailblazers making a switch here.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Donaldson. And so he hits both. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Tomjanovich, guarded by Harden. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now Harden. And the layup falls. Harden's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Tomjanovich passes to Nowitzki. Now, here is Reed. He's guarded by Russell. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Here's Tomjanovich. Pass to Thurman. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Reed. Toronto grabs the miss.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Tomjanovich passes to Reed. To the inside. And it's Tomjanovich missing. Toronto leading by 3. is Harden. And the foul on Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Portland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Reed, a screen on Harden. Tomjanovich passes to Reed. The pass to Tomjanovich. Shot clock at 6 with the fadeaway. Almost, but it rolls out.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Harden can't hit.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Tomjanovich passes to Thurman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bill Russell. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Here's Donaldson. Outside for Simmons. They shoot again. Got a piece of it.
You know, I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Poke loose. Stolen by Harden. Simmons looking it over. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Tomjanovich, guarded by Harden. Here's Reed. Nice D from Russell. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Harden outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 3. Thurman passes to Tomjanovich. Pass to Reed. 5 on the clock. Here's Thurman, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Now here's Simmons. This is to Harden. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Harden's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors. Here's Tomjanovich. Passes it to Nowitzki. Pass to Reed. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Red's checked in. Here's Johnson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Toronto ball. Toronto ball starts the fourth and final quarter.
Raptors leading by 4.
Let's pump it up for your Blazers team.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Donaldson the pass to Harden. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Portland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Johnson against Harden. Here's Reed. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Harden's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Rudy Tomjanovich went over with his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. See if they can clean it up, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And the pass to Red. Harden outside. Here's the screen to the paint. They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game. Johnson against Harden. Inside. Got a piece of it. Donaldson the pass to Russell.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good, Russell. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Reed. Both shots good from the stripe. Trailblazers trail by 6. Outside Kirilenko. Here's Thurman. Outside Korver. Outside Kirilenko. 6 on the shot clock. Now a timeout called by Portland. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on.
Kirilenko with a screen on Harden. Pass to Nowitzki. That one good for 2. Nowitzki's got 14 points now in the second half.
He got the ball in perfect position, went up over the smaller defender, and laid it in for a big bucket.
Toronto calls timeout. Reed is checked in for Portland.
For your Blazers breaker dance crew. They're out there always working hard. Your Blazers breaker dance crew. Toronto ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Kirilenko. They get it back.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area. He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
When they need a score, Shea is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
Kirilenko with a screen on Harden. Passes to Nowitzki. Here's Thurman. And it's sent back by Russell. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And Harden with the stuff.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Head against Nowitzki. Kirilenko trying to break loose. Nowitzki, no good. Raptors leading by 5. Head kicks to Harden. Takes it inside. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And the dunk by Reed.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Michael Redd.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Down low. Nowitzki finds Johnson. Over Harden. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Taken away by Kirilenko. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
And another one that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
We need you to make some noise for your Blazers dancers.
27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nowitzki in the post. Simmons is there. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a number 1 option. Another chance here to prove himself.
Nowitzki fires away from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
5th personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the Raptors.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Nowitzki fires away from outside. Off on that one. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?